Catch the rim, baby. Catch the rim, baby. Dance with this shit. Go.
Grab the rib B. Grab the ribs with this __. Baby D Devon, although the fight is still 3 months away, Davis has once again blown the boxing world away with his most outrageous training video to date, demonstrating his incredible physique and skills ahead of his March 1st showdown against Lamont Roach. On social media, fans and professionals are discussing and voicing differing opinions about Davis, who already appears to be in peak shape.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best.
Simply put, even though he hasn't been in the ring with me, I'm the whole deal. And occasionally I think he doubts himself, but I'm a competitor, and I believe I'm the greatest. Due to scheduling issues, the fight that was initially scheduled to take place on December 14th at the Toyota Center in Houston to defend his WBA lightweight title against Roach was postponed. Instead, it is now scheduled for March 1st at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Although most fighters would relax this far out from fight night, Davis has demonstrated that he is no typical boxer.
Is that all it takes? Just a little comment?
Nah, but that's what I want, though. I don't want you to fight me like you saying you're going out.
You always go like this. Always go like this.
Nah, what I'm saying, you just said you feel like you going out.
They go to sleep.
I don't want you to feel like you going out.
His most recent training video and appearances have demonstrated that he is working hard in advance and that it is greatly paying off. Tank recently made headlines when videos of him at a press event started to circulate online. In the footage, the Baltimore native looked completely shredded with his massive shoulders, ripped arms, and rock-solid core stealing the spotlight. Fans couldn't help but flood social media with reactions to his new look. For you, it only takes a little comment. No, but that's what I want. However, I don't want you to fight me like you say going out, always go like this, always go like this, always go like this, always get you saying you feel like you going out. There is problems for Lamont Roach. Dant Davis is currently in excellent shape, and another stated Tank looks crazy. People started talking about how muscular he is, how his shoulders appear huge and strong, and how fit he is. Clearly, Davis's commitment to his craft is not being acknowledged.
I'm gonna beat his ass if y'all talking. You ready? So y'all better be quiet.
While many fighters take a break before stepping up their preparations closer to the fight, Davis is already demonstrating that he's one step ahead of the game. His rigorous training regimen and dedication to staying fit year-round set him apart as one of the most disciplined athletes in the sport. The upcoming bout is not just another fight for Davis, it's a high-stakes matchup with Lamont Roach, the reigning WBA super featherweight champion. I'm beat his ass, but that's not the only headline anymore.
I think he actually took this fight for the naysayers and all this and all the people talking shit about the fight. I think he actually took the fight because he know that I'm a dog, and he want to prove his skills.
He took the fight, in my opinion, because he knew that I was a dog and wanted to prove his abilities against the Roach. He has been given special permission by the WBA to move up in weight and challenge Davis for his lightweight title while keeping his 130-pound belt. Roach, a talented fighter in his own right, won the WBA super featherweight title by defeating Hector Luis Garcia in a close split decision victory in November 20,123. He successfully defended it in June against Fergal MCC. Now, he is aiming to join the elite group of two-weight world champions, which would solidify his place in boxing history. But facing Devon D is no easy task. Tank has demonstrated his supremacy in the lightweight class, most notably defeating Frank Martin via 8th-round knockout in June, setting a record of highlight reel victories. In the ring, knockouts and a commanding presence, many people consider Davis to be among the most dangerous boxers of all time.
So easy when he fought Frank Martin.
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
Hey, what's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
Why did he fight so easily? Frank Martin was, nervous and inexperienced. The fight will be different when I'm in there, and he'll be a different fighter when he fights me. What's the game? Whip his ass. While fans anxiously anticipate Davis vs. Roach, I'm always searching for a knockout. I'm always ready for 12 rounds, but I'm always seeking for a knockout. And if I get the chance, I'm going to attempt to knock his head off. Many were hoping to see Davis fight Vasyl Lomachenko in a unification match this year, but talks between the two camps began earlier in 2024. However, in July, Lomachenko decided to take a break from boxing, and his manager, Ice Cubes, revealed that he wasn't in the mood to fight Davis right now and wouldn't be going back to the ring until 2025. This development disappointed boxing fans, especially since reports suggested that an agreement between the two fighters had been reached. Top-ranked president Todd Dubo later clarified that the talks never went past the early stages, so for now, the Lomachenko fight is still a distant possibility, leaving fans to concentrate on the thrilling matchup between Davis and Roach.
We fought twice in the same tournament. So, yeah, and we fought in the Junior Olympics, in the regionals, and we fought in the nationals.
Okay. You fought in the regionals and then fought again in the nationals?
We competed twice in the same tournament. So yeah, and then we competed in the Junior Olympics and the regionals and the nationals. Lamont Roach is a talented and tenacious fighter, but he will have to give it his all to compete against Davis because he is a formidable opponent. Given Davis's speed, power, and accuracy, Roach has already won a medal in the super featherweight division, but facing Davis in the ring is a completely different level of competition, and with 3 months until fight night, the suspense is already growing. The tone for what looks to be an exciting showdown has been set by Dant Davis's crazy training video and incredible physique, but despite the body, some professionals don't think Tank will be as difficult as people think. Sean Porter is excited about the impending matchup between Lamont Roach and Gervonta Tank Davis, and he's providing an interesting analysis of it, as Davis defends his WBA lightweight title against Pooch. The fight set for March 1st at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn promises fireworks. The two aren't just entering the ring as rivals, they're rekindling a rivalry that began during their amateur days. However, Porter claims that what makes this clash intriguing is Pooch's special familiarity with Davis. Speaking to Fight Hub TV, Porter, a former WBC welterweight champion and now a respected voice in boxing, predicted a fierce and captivating fight. He stressed how much Roach's history with Davis could influence the fight, noting that Lamont Roach knows Tank Davis just as well as he does, going beyond their amateur bouts. Porter clarified that they had spent time together in camp and that he has seen Tank up close. Whether or not he is in the ring with Tank is irrelevant. This is where things start to get interesting. According to Porter, having such in-depth knowledge of a fighter's rhythm, speed, and mentality alters the fight's dynamics. Roach, who has a strong 251 record, has clearly studied Davis extensively over the years. He is aware of the rhythm, speed, and power that Davis brings to the table, which is an advantage that most of Tank's opponents lack. Porter.
Yeah. Tank all day, baby. Tank all day. Easy work. Easy work. My money goes to it, baby.
All right, guys. Please, right in the front right here.
Added music. Despite Roach's acquaintance with Davis, Porter recognizes the indisputable difference in talent and power between the two. All day, baby. All day work right here in the front. As one of the most explosive fighters of his generation, Davis has an undefeated record of 30-0 with 28 knockouts. His recent 8th-round knockout victory over Frank Martin in June is evidence of his devastating power. This fight marks Tank's 4th straight stoppage victory, and his knockout streak has made him a must-watch. Observe the fighter after losing to Jamal Herring for the WBO super featherweight title in 2019. However, Pooch has been steadily moving up the ranks. In November 2023, he defeated Hector Luis Garcia via split decision to earn the WBA junior lightweight title. Roach successfully defended his title in June of last year, defeating Fergal Massi in 8 rounds. Although these feats are noteworthy, they are insignificant in light of Tank's record, which makes Davis the overwhelming favorite.
What?
Who said that? You said
My
what?
man over
You
there
said
said
what?
bet.
Yeah, that's why I've been waiting for the niggas to talk. How much you want back? How much you want it back? Because I came up here alone. How much y'all want back? How much you want back? Just call it out. Huh? 100? That's a bet.
You know who said that, you said what you said, and sure, that's why I've been waiting for the __ to say how much you want back since I came up here by myself. I want B, and you want B, and it's out. How 100, it's a wager. Porter isn't dismissing Roach completely. He thinks that Roach's prior encounters with Davis's power will influence how the fight plays out. It might continue on till he gets struck repeatedly. He's experienced that before, so if he gets hit and doesn't leave, we're in for a battle. When you've tasted that before, and you know what it feels like and what it looks like and all that kind of stuff, it's very different from being hit with that kind of power for the first time, Porter said. This is where the fight gets interesting, because Roach isn't going into this match blind to Davis's power. He's felt it before, and that familiarity could be his saving grace, Porter clarified.
No one's been able to solve Tank Davis. What do you need to do together with you and your team, and obviously your son, to score that victory?
We got a game plan. We're going to execute it, and we're going to get the results.
Move that head, bob and weave, bob and weave.
Nobody has been able to figure out Tank. What do you and your team, as well as your kid, need to do together, Davis, to win that game? We have a strategy, and we're going to follow it to get the outcome. Head bob and weaving bob. We still Porter views Roach's chances realistically. Knowing Davis's style does not guarantee that Roach is capable of handling it if it's your first time witnessing that level of pace and overall composition of a tank, as Lamont Roach Porter pointed out. Davis surprises most fighters, but the catch is that just because he might not be shocked doesn't mean he's prepared to equal Davis' level. In many respects, this battle is about levels tanking. As Porter suggested, knowing what to expect doesn't mean you can stop it. In contrast, Davis competes at the greatest level of the sport, while Roach, despite his achievements, is still a step below. It will take more than just familiarity for Roach to close the gap, because Davis' power speed and ring IQ are worlds ahead.
My whole family is from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know, son. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing.
My entire family is from Washington, D.C. Porter encapsulated it perfectly. My entire family, like my entire family. Don't bring them for don't bring them for don't bring them. I'm telling you, Bar, they're going to celebrate with me. Yeah, it's going to be a party on your own.